We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. Huh. Oh. Oh, portals. Oh, I'm getting some background noise here. Oh, I see. It's because my speaker's on. Hold on. Okay, we're off to a great start. Wonderful. Okay. There we go. Should be good. Audio seems good. Yeah. Okay, so. Hey, this is Someone Named Dean. Welcome to the 18 subscriber special. Following the theme of the last few subscriber, I'm playing a game that I played when I was 18 because I have 18 subscribers. Yeah. Unlike the last game I was playing, which was Dark Messiah Might of Magic, I think I'll try to stick to a very strict time frame, maybe under an hour, just to revisit this game for nostalgia's sake. I think I only played this game maybe once or twice the year it came out. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll just leave everything as is. No mods or anything, nothing fancy. Let's start the game. There we go, that's a bit better.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from stand back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
I remember seeing this for the first time. I thought it was the coolest thing. And I suppose not many other games actually did anything like this, right? Maybe there was a couple. Take the original Prey. Nah, it's still novel. Oh, that's fun. I got a bit of a dumb smile on my face seeing this. Man, Valve, give us Portal 3. Give us Half-Life 3. Come on. Come on. Especially after Half-Life 2, where it's like, we're gonna go to the Aperture place. You know, the one where GlaDOS is. I'm the jerk doctor who's mad at you for microwaving my meal too long. That guy. In, what was it? Half-Life 2, Episode 2? What an interesting game. It bortled on, you know, humor and horror in a sense. When you think about it, you're just in this ominous facility. Now, if you know Portal, which you probably do watching this, well.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science Weighted Storage Cube.
Right, I don't have the gravity gun. Okay, let's say you don't know portals. Ominous, right? You wake up in this facility. Kinda creepy. What's going on here? Who's watching me? There's all these rooms studying you. Why? Well, you find out eventually. But if you know, well, you might be the only person alive here. Its timeline is very vague as well. I've read theories saying that this probably takes place during... Well, it could take place during Half-Life 2.
There might have been something about Half-Life and Portal being in the same universe because some assets were shared or something like that. And I think Portal 1 takes place around the same time, either before or after Half-Life 2. I think
Portal 2 is implied to take place hundreds of years in the future?
Or maybe not. It's vague. Don't know.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science Heavy Duty Super Colliding Super Button.
Could take place before or after. I don't know. I'm not actually sure. I would have... This is where Half-Life 3 could have resolved some of the issues, because I'm pretty sure Half-Life 2 Episode 2... I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, because it's been many years, and really I should revisit all these games. But I'm pretty sure Episode 2 of Half-Life 2 discusses going to the Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis? To get some sort of aperture technology. Well, that's a bit immersion breaking, the whole crate floating in front of her, but that's okay.
Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
Yeah, all these ominous rooms.
I feel like part of Portal 1's horror is the atmosphere
And loneliness.
of its campaign story here. It gets a little bit more comedic in the sequel because
It expands upon the base game,
but if you just look at the game by itself, it's kind of spooky. Just the first one, I mean.
You know, it has been a long time since I've played Portal and Portal 2. Portal 2 is very interesting. It basically builds off of this and kind of goes a little bit into the back rooms, if you call
You're
it.
doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grid, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
That's horrible.
So polite, yet so hostile.
Oh, do we get the gun already? I think we do, or do we? We do.
Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should you...
Imagine we got a game with the gravity gun and portal gun. Oh, that'd be so cool. Now, we don't have access to both portals. Just the one, just the blue one. It's tutorial mode after all.
Eventually we get the second portal, the orange one. I just don't remember how far we have to go.
Yeah, I saw snippets of the behind the scenes, well, not behind the scenes, but just, what was it, Gabe Newell or something? I think it was him.
Please proceed to the chamber lock. Mind the gap.
Yeah, I think they were talking about how, like, they basically, when it came to, what was it? Half-Life 2 episodes 1 and 2, they basically pushed the engine as far as they could go, and then they kind of just ran out of ideas. Instead of printing money, they just decided to, like, not make a sequel. or something like that because they just didn't know what to do next.
Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
But yeah, I guess they pushed the engine as far as it could go. And I always had theories when, not the Steam Deck, but the whole... Wasn't there like a Steam PC thing going on? I swore Valve was going to push a thing where it's like... I swear they're going to push a thing where it's like... Because there used to be a thing where you could buy like pre-built PCs, you know, in a sense. It's kind of like this. It's like those type. I think it's, you know. Hold on. Before I keep talking, let me break immersion for a second. 1 second. Nothing's stopping me from just looking this up instead of pretending I don't know what I'm talking about. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay, Steam Machine. When was this? Release date 2015. Okay, $400 to $600. Yeah, it came with that controller? Huh. So part of me was like, oh yeah, they're talking about releasing, pre-built computer or home consoles stuff. I guess this was maybe almost like a predecessor to the Steam Deck in a sense, but yeah. Huh. Industry journalists called it the Steam Box, yeah. Honestly, I always had this personal theory. None of it ever came to fruition, of course, but I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna sell their own brand of computers or portable modular boxes, gaming consoles, computers to play Steam games, and then it's gonna have Half-Life 3. No, that didn't happen. It didn't sell so well. But by 2018, yeah. Interesting. Well, anyways. Yeah, if you're interested in, look it up. Steam Machine. It's kind of fascinating. But there we go. Yeah, it just makes me wonder what could have been. Not with the Steam Machine. I don't know. I looked at it, I was like, I got a computer. Not for me. I already have Steam. But I feel like something maybe like that.
They could have done it and packaged Half-Life 3 with it.
But they didn't. I don't know. They have so much money, don't they? Valve. They could do it. They could just make... They could make Left 4 Dead 3.
And Portal 3. Team Fortress
3.
Half-Life 3.
To ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
Oh, yes.
Why is it
Friendshoot.
But anyways, it's not worth talking about.
Once again, excellent work. As part of our required test protocol, we will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good luck.
I'm not even a reliable source to talk about any of this stuff other than my own speculation and opinions that were based on, nothing. I just wanted Half-Life 3 for the longest time. I think we all did, really. And who knows? Maybe by the time you're watching this video, whoever you are, whenever you are, maybe Half-Life 3 will be a thing. Part of me was even like, oh yeah, they're releasing a VR system. I bet Half-Life 3 is going to be on it. That makes sense. It's the next step up in tech. It has to be a thing. Well, they came up with Half-Life Alyx. I guess that was a step in the right direction. And then also you hear about these stories of a leaked Half-Life 3 script that would have been kind of interesting, but...
For your own safety, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
But again, if I just talk about it, I'm gonna butcher it, so I won't.
But I will. Won't I?
Oops. Right. Okay, I think you need to get momentum, right? Let me see if I remember what to do. Oh, that's disorienting. Oh, I'm so silly. It's simple. Go here and do that. There you go. I was overthinking. I'm like, yeah, build up momentum, shoot yourself across the room. You know, again, with the offices overlooking you. Oh, makes you wonder.
Is anyone watching me?
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2...
I love GlaDOS.
What do you think is more horrific? Being alone in a series of test chambers? Or being watched the entire time? Would the scarier outcome be that it's both?
Yeah, I guess the sentiment from what I remember seeing about Gabe Newell talk
While
about...
safety is one of many Enrichment Center goals, the Aperture Science high-energy pellet seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as unbelievable. You
Subject name here.
must be the pride of.
Subject hometown here.
Yeah, I pretty much the sentiment I extrapolated from what Gabe Newell was saying in that interview was that they just didn't, it was either they do it wrong or not do it at all. So I guess they kind of opted to just not do it.
Think about all the money they could print if they would just make
Like
a...
a third entry in all their series.
Yeah, maybe one day. I don't know. They have so much money. They don't need to do it. But we all would love to see it. But where could they even take Half-Life 3?
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety. Good. Now use the Aperture Science unstationary scaffold to reach the chamber lock.
Oops. I don't know a sprint button. You know what I am gonna do after this episode's done recording? I'm gonna look up Half-Life, Half-Life lore and Portal lore, and gush over it like I used to. Dreaming of Portal 3 and Half-Life 3. Anyways, let's talk about something else. Just kidding. This we're gonna talk about portals because that's the point. Maybe a little less Half-Life though. If it overcome a pain, come on, think about it. Think about it.
Please note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
Imagine Half-Life crossing over the portal. It would be the coolest thing since Smash Brothers. Come on.
Although actually what would have been cool is, I forgot to crouch. It's like, oh yeah, control the crouch. I'm gonna say that out loud as I die. There we go. See, that ain't so bad. You know, you only have the one portal, but there's good mileage with it. So you shoot across there, it comes out, you shoot that, its trajectory changes. Right? Nope, I got that wrong. Crap. Oh, wait, I did it. Barely. got some wonderfully hazardous looking material that we are not going to fall in. Yeah, just to get a little bit of a sample of how this could have looked back in the day. I think I would have had, I don't even think oh no, here we go. I would have had an 800 by 600 monitor at the time. Yeah. Oh yeah, oh that looks so good. Oh man, yep, this is it. This is what I had back in the day, I tell you what. And no, I'm not going to do any of that CRT or chromatic aberration effects that I've been falling in love with the Retro Effects OBS
Very
filter.
impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
But yeah, this is what it would have looked like for me. Probably a little worse, but yep, some delicious crunchy pixels. Also, I am so happy I upgraded to a 2K monitor. Not 4K. I'm not ready for that yet. I don't got the computer rig for that. But with the 2K monitor and my current graphics card, I'm pretty content. But stepping back for a minute, I don't even remember what I was running. What kind of graphics card I would have had for this.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
You know what? It would have been, I think, a Zotac? The one fan GPU is what I would have had for this. I'm remembering now. It was small, but it was all I could afford. Those were the days, man. Just working your butt off just to barely afford a video card, even though if I was just
The Enrichment Center apologizes for this clearly broken test chamber.
I would say clearly broken. Looks fine to me. But yeah, just saving up money at my... Where would I have been working at 18? What job did I have? I didn't even talk about my life at the time during these past...
Once again, the Enrichment Center offers its most sincere apologies on the occasion of this unsolvable test environment.
Is it really that unsolvable?
GlaDOS doesn't lie. Why are you lying to me?
Oh, I see what I gotta do.
Frankly, this chamber was a mistake. If we were you, we would quit now.
And that's why everyone loves GlaDOS.
Fantastic. You remained resolute and resourceful in an atmosphere of extreme pessimism.
What was I doing when I was 18? I think I was still working in fast food. Ugh, man. Man, oh man. Do not miss it. I've said this before to peoples. I think it's worth working a little bit of fast food for the sake of getting to understand what fast food workers have to endure. It sucks. The type of people you get.
Sometimes they forget there's a human on the other side of the counter.
Hello again. To reiterate, previous morning. Of momentum.
Feels weird not being able to sprint, but... No, it's just... Yeah, you meet all sorts of people. There are happy people, there's good people, but there's also just really angry people. Just venomous. And just because you're working a low-paying job, I don't know. Sometimes people forget that there's a human on the other side of your service.
Spectacular. You appear to understand how a portal affects forward momentum, or to be more precise, how it does not.
I don't know. I think when my son, and I guess I can say my kids, when baby 2 is born, nothing yet, checking my phone, as I have been, and when baby 2 is here, and my life's gonna change, it'll be interesting. Honestly, I've been having this pit of, I don't know, pit? No, that's not the right word. I can feel this tension in my core, excitement, and maybe anxiety. Excitement at the future, the anxiousness of just getting to the hospital in a timely manner. That's the part I'm worried about. I'm worried about the in-between. And I suppose I am a little bit worried about what could go wrong. But that's just me. That's just how I am as a person.
In the end, no matter how afraid
I am or how nervous or anxious, I will do the best I can, and
whatever happens, happens. We'll roll with it.
it'll be okay.
Momentum, a function of mass and velocity, is conserved between portals. In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
There we go.
Back to the topic of fast food.
But anyways, I would probably suggest to them, I'll support my kids with whatever they want to do in life. But I think a little bit of fast food just gives a little bit of perspective. So I probably only have them work like a little bit though, like maybe like 3 months or 6 months, just to give it a try. But with that said though, if they completely bypass that route, that's perfectly fine as well.
The Enrichment Center promises to always provide a safe testing environment. In dangerous testing environments, the Enrichment Center promises to always provide useful advice. For instance, the floor here will kill you. Try to avoid it.
With their portal gun, just doing its portal-y things. Which makes me realize there's more than one portal gun. That means Gordon Froman in Half-Life 3 could probably get a portal gun if that game ever existed.
And I remember really loving this webcomic called The Half-Life and Death of Gordon Froman or something like that. It was made with like Half-Life 2 assets.
It was an interesting comic.
What if it still exists out there?
Anyways, the whole thing about the fast food tangent and perspective, I just think it's important to... I feel like if you work fast food, you have empathy for service workers.
And everyone has to start
Somewhere, but also the thing I would recommend if they did fast food work is maybe don't linger there too long. They don't pay their employees so good.
Trust me. Maybe it might be different later on in life, but...
Ugh. Man, for all the stuff you have to deal with, you don't get paid good.
Oh. That's where I'll use the windows, right? Okay, let's try this again. So it's gonna shoot. Yep. There we go. That should solve it, right? Done. And now I just got to... Just gotta make my way to that platform. Am I supposed to just grab the second portal gun?
The device has been modified so that it can now manufacture 2 linked portals at once. As part of an optional test protocol, we are pleased to present an amusing fact. The device is now more valuable than the organs and combined incomes of everyone in.
Subject 1 down here.
Oh, let me fix the resolution. I totally forgot about that. There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. Perfect. I think probably what I'd suggest to my kids for work is a trade. There's always going to be a need for people to do electrical work, building, plumbing, carpentry. It's hard work, but to my understanding, from what I've observed or heard about these types of trades, is that you get money while you're learning when you're apprentice and like journeyman or whatever. So, and all that stuff's important. Like, I have friends who are plumbers, and they talk about things like atmospheric pressure being a factor when it comes to like water pressure and plumbing and all that stuff. That's stuff I wouldn't even think about. Just to make sure your toilets and plumbing work.
Get repeated. Fling yourself. Fling into space.
So,
Kids, if you don't know what to do in life, get her with seal.
That way, if for some reason the place you're working at decides to either get rid of you or closes down shop or something, you'll be able to take that skill and apply it elsewhere. And I feel like in the advent of all this AI stuff taking over creative industries, well,
Maybe having a job with a hands-on approach is the way to go. I don't know.
I think I would just be happy if they found something that made them happy. Whoa. Oh, I still have it. Perfect. Except I don't think I did that right. I gained too much momentum. There we go. Yo. Let me just hop back that way. Easy. Oh, GlaDOS. Yeah, I would have been working fast food at the time, 18. See, I think there's value in working in the fast food industry, or at least the service industry, for a little bit to kind of get that empathy and humility and understand what it's like to, deal with people. I mean, yeah, okay, they're jerks, but no, not everyone is like that. It's just, yeah, sometimes people are rough around the edges. I realize I'm using fast food and service industry as something interchangeable when that's not the case, because
service industry
Now
is...
that you are in control of both portals, this next test could take a very, very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out. An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline.
not involving material goods or products for profit. But either way, it is good to have hands-on experience with dealing with customers and communicating and practicing that and interacting with people. It's good to build that social skill up. That said, even though when I'm talking about the whole fast food and service industry, I still mean you are dealing with people at the end of the day.
Like a hospital's a service industry, and you gotta treat those people good too. It's not easy dealing with sick people all the time, or even like banking.
Or I guess hairdressing too, yeah. Those would probably most definitely pay better than fast food. So I guess if you're gonna go the route of dealing with customers and learning that stuff, then
I guess that's a place to start. But anyways, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
I guess what I'm saying is customers, clients, businesses, it's good to interact with those things to build up that repertoire, because it helps to be able to open up and interact with anyone and everyone.
Kids, my kids, future kids. No, kid and future kid. If you're listening, well, I guess it's your dad. He's doing a really awkward YouTube channel. Thankfully, I only got 18 subscribers, so chances are after this video is released, it'll be maybe 17 or 15. So means I get to do these subscriber specials all over again. But anyways, no matter what you do in life, I will always be proud of you. To be able to watch you grow up and to be a part of your life is a blessing, and I really do mean that. And I know currently I'm only talking about the perspective of having the one child, but I don't know, just knowing that there's another kid on the way that the two of you will be the best of friends and you got each other's back. I don't know, that fills me with a strange joy that I would have never imagined. Like, when I was 18, I never thought about having kids. It just wasn't in, yeah. I don't know. But I'm glad to be a father. I'm very happy to be a father, and I'm very excited to be a father of two. And I'm incredibly nervous, and I don't know what's gonna happen next. And part of the reason I'm making this wacky channel is because, hey, something happens to me. You can hear my voice. I know, a little morbid, a little weird. That's just me being me, I guess. Perhaps being a little too authentic is not really good for a YouTube channel, but how am I to be someone I'm not, right? Anyways, what was it talking about? I don't know. Guess whatever happens, happens.
As part of a previously mentioned required test protocol, we can no longer lie to you. When the testing is over, you will be missed.
Huh. Anyways, my randomness aside, at the time I would have been 18 working at a fast food place, and I met all sorts of kind of people, and some of them were just really unhappy. And I felt like in some ways it helped me develop empathy, maybe too much. But I tried to understand where people were coming from and why they were so guns a-blazing all the time. Not everyone was. Some people were incredibly kind and shared their stories of things that made them happy and their gratitude towards me for, pouring them a cup of coffee or making them food and all that stuff. While some people were just really rigid or angry. But then you kind of...
All subjects intending to handle high-energy gamma-leaking portal technology must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance issues. No further compliance information is required or will be provided, and you are an excellent test subject.
And even though sometimes I wouldn't always find out the full story of why someone would act a certain way, sometimes I would overhear them as I served them their food. Or maybe their friends would talk to them as I was wiping a counter. And I'd be like, okay, they're having a rough day. Someone they knew died, or something like that. Or they're really hungry, or they just had a really long shift, or they're having some other stuff going on in their life. And then not that it justifies being treated a certain way, but it kind of helps you, I don't know. I'm not saying it, it seems like make excuses for people to act a certain way, but I guess what I'm trying to say is sometimes there's reasons for people acting a certain way. And anyways. I stayed in fast food too long, in customer service way too long. I felt like, as beneficial as it was for, in some ways, building up my social skills, or I guess perhaps my empathy and compassion, I feel like it was a little bit damaging working a little too much customer service. It made me a little bit overly apologetic, because unfortunately, sometimes you're the last person they see when dealing with a franchise or a business, because I've also been like a cashier before as well. And they could be mad at prices of a restaurant, could be mad about prices. Yeah, I've had people getting mad that the price of a dessert went up 5 cents. Livid, angry, throwing food at you. I would say it's not worth being angry about, but to them it was everything, and I don't know. I don't think it was good behavior, but I guess it was important to them, and they chose the last show. Whoops. I'm dead. Gosh, I don't even know where I'm going anymore with this conversation. I'm a little tired. And I guess luckily for you, aka no one who's listening, luckily you're not listening to me talk about these random things. So, I mean, I don't know where I'm going with this again. I guess what I'm saying is, no one's tuned in at the moment, so I'm free to talk about whatever I want. For better or for worse. Oh. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, let's see what we can do here. That portal needs to stay there. So I can use the right click. So I'm assuming just time the jumps better, right? There you go. Easy. I was overthinking it. This'll do the work. I don't need to do any weird shenanigans. That activates the thing.
Very good. A complimentary victory lift has been activated in the main chamber. The Enrichment Center is committed to the well-being of all participants. Cake and brief counseling will be available at the conclusion of the test. Thank you
Perfect.
for helping us help you help us all.
Yeah, if you just take a moment to kind of just analyze the scenery, there's kind of just an oppressive, sterile nature to it all, you know? Like, it's weird. It's a very hostile and strange environment you're in. You don't really even know who you are, other than you might have heard her name, Shell.
Imagine waking up. A voice is talking to you. It's commanding you to do these things. You're in this environment that seems to be void of anyone except
This voice and all the hostility that it surrounds you in. You're trapped. You're in a cage. There's a lot of machinery that's not safe for you at all.
It could crush you. It could burn you. Destroy you. And then you're given this weird scientific supernatural weapon.
And then you're just instructed to do these things for some reason. And the machine just keeps lying to you. And it's saying it's not lying to you, but it is. And it's forcing you to do all these things. It's maybe narcissistic.
And it wants to control you. It seeks pleasure in having you confined within the realm of its control. Only when you start to escape does it start to get uncomfortable and react accordingly. But for now, you do as it tells you to until you're forced to deviate from the path. I think atmosphere alone is why Portal and Portal 2 are so popular. They're very impressionable, you know.
Atmosphere alone.
Yeah, it's weird to think of being a teenager in my 18 or teens, or man, what a carefree time. Partying with friends, eating way too much pizza, staying up late, gaming. Yeah, I was a bit irresponsible. I suppose what I would try to do is teach more responsibility, because having fought the inevitable of needing to be responsible one day, I feel like I kind of set myself back in some ways. Now, granted, I gotta give myself some credit. I mean, I did whip up into shape, and, you know, I guess I did the whole get a house thing and get a family. But, I probably should have done that when I was younger. Just, it took me a while to learn to be willing to do things like overtime, to be willing to take a risk and try a new job in a different field, because where I currently wasn't working out for me. Stuff was always a bit nerve-wracking. Change is nerve-wracking. I think it's always going to be nerve-wracking, but change is good. Change is necessary. Right? This was always disorienting. Luckily, you don't die from this. But doing this for the first time when I played the game, coolest thing, weirdest thing, disorienting. I'm not even sure. Not sure what to do though. Hold on, I need to actually think about this. Okay, we got ourselves some floors that we should be able to hop over. Wait, I should build up momentum if I just do this, right? Hold on. Spin that around so it's a bit more. Oh. Okay, I need a little bit more height. That wasn't it. I feel like the side chamber is kind of important, but I'm failing to see what I'm supposed to do with it.
Perhaps, though, I shouldn't be too hard on myself for getting everything done later on in life. I wasn't ready earlier on, so I did all that stuff that I had to do when it was time.
And I don't think I regret it, even though I'd have more energy if I had kids when I was younger. I wouldn't have been as mature. And I wouldn't have what I had, I think. Maybe related to what I just said. A random piece of advice, kids. Don't worry about what could have been.
Just focus on moving forward from where you are now.
Oh, text message. Don't have a clear perspective of that. Wait, hold on.
No, ceiling is not
Not the same material.
So I feel like I need to rely on this area to build up momentum. I could be just overanalyzing it, but even if I build up momentum, maybe it's as simple as this, and then just... Oh. Yeah, it was. Okay, hold on. Hold up.
That's what we do.
Overthinking it. Just place the portal there. Place the portal there. Done. Well, in order to do this, I need to hop over. Let's see if we can find somewhere that gives us momentum. Oh, there we go. Nope, that wasn't it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. That should do it. Right? Yep. And now we gotta build momentum out of here. There we go. Okay, cool, right? Okay, there. Platform. Yeah. Yeah, baby could be due any week now. Any day now, I mean. anywhere between the next 5 days. Well, actually, maybe more than that, but I don't know. Uh-oh. I can't run right. No sprint jumping. Try that again. Thankfully, the game is auto-saving, and they're doing a good job at it. Whoops. Done. Okay. On the topic of the whole YouTube channel thing, I'm extremely behind on any sort of, well, upload schedule. Just because I'm playing video games to unwind, with time being a little bit more limited than usual, because I'm trying to spend more time with my son. Because I think he senses changes, and that's totally fair. So everything's gonna change as we know it. But we'll get through it as a family. And I'm excited for him to see his little sibling when baby arrives. And hopefully all that goes well. There's always that little bit of fear that something could go wrong. But who knows how things will go. Maybe everything will end up okay.
Did you know
Perfect.
you can donate one or all of your vital organs to the Aperture Science Self-Esteem Fund for Girls? It's free.
She's so malicious. Or snarky. It has been fun revisiting this game. It's still entertaining. And the mechanics they have, they're good. Maybe it almost feels a little too simple having been exposed
Due to mandatory
to...
scheduled maintenance, the appropriate chamber for this testing sequence is currently unavailable. It has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
Yeah. Oh man, these things are adorable.
Please put me down. Are you still there? Put me down.
Oh, they're so adorable, but so hostile. It's wonderful.
Target lost. Uh-oh.
So easy to disrupt. Honestly, I've always thought that if there was a Portal 3 and it takes place in the same universe as Half-Life, it would have been very interesting for Portal 3 to have you deal with actual, like, humanoid combine storming the place, and you using portals to fight them, either by displacing them by, placing portals under their feet or placing them in gunfire. Alternatively, it would have been just interesting to see Gordon Freeman come into here and just rip up the place using his gravity gun.
Well, this kind of reminds me that there's a comic
Series about the guy living in the walls. What was it, like the Rat Man or something like that? I gotta look that up too, man. Yeah, there's like a comic and everything's depicted like a little bit unhinged as this is, going through some stuff, and Shell was the chosen one or something like that, or parents worked at this place, Aperture, I think. I think it's implied that he helped save her. I don't remember. Like the mystery of like some guy, like whoever's leaving all these apocalyptic notes being trapped between the walls.
walls, likely evading
GlaDOS. kind of getting a peek at the facade behind the mask, you know. And then, oh, I didn't comment on it, but the ambience of this game is so good. Just like listening to it right now, it's so atmospheric. Oh, no. Oh, this is, yeah, this ain't doing so good for me. I'm probably gonna die here. Okay, hold on. Yes, okay. I don't hate you. Ow.
Critical destroying. Searching. Hello. Hey. Target lost. Hey. Checking.
I guess once they die, they're just shut off, right? Yeah.
Sometimes I feel bad for these little robot turrets, but then they are trying to kill you. Even though they sound so friendly and nice and apologetic and sincere. Yeah, they're trying to kill you. It's you or them.
My
Portal, or as I like to call it, PortalS, has a very interesting setting. I don't know, this whole scenario is just
So intriguing and fascinating and just eerie. I love it.
Okay, here's the plot twist. GlaDOS is the mom shell.
lost.
Oh, Billy? Okay.
Here.
There we go.
Yeah, there's probably been that fan theory before. I don't think that's the case. And then I think also there's been theories about the companion cubes, if I haven't already mentioned it, being people trapped inside like former test subjects. And then there's the theory about Shell being multiple clones for some reason that GlaDOS really hates. Something like that, I think. Can't remember. It's been a while since I saw that one, but
These turrets are actually oddly effective.
It's just if they had a better tripod design,
It would be much more hostile.
problem, you know? Oh, I see.
There you are. Lost.
Oh, hey.
Searching. Good night. Target lost.
Oops.
Malfunction. Critical error.
Oh, yeah.
Well done, Android. The Enrichment Center once again reminds you that Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance.
Oh, man. The writing still holds up. I will say, even though you can't see it right now, I do have a dumb smile on my face. Because this is enjoyable. And, you know, I guess it doesn't really need like
The
a...
apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1.
I would say it doesn't really need a remaster remake, because I'm pretty
This
sure...
weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it.
Because I'm pretty sure there's like tons of mods and texture packs for that sort of thing. Like... Oof. Yeah, I gotta take care of it, right? Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, can't duck that. So what I gotta do is... I either sacrifice one... Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Wait, how am I supposed to get up there now? Did I make a critical error? Can I just do a... Oh. For someone with robotic heels, you can't really jump.
This weighted
Okay.
companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it.
So this will kill you. Unless you can evade it. You're not going to be able to outrun it. But you could just make it take the hit.
The symptoms most commonly
never
produced
mind.
by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and...
I'm a fool. I thought this would be disintegrated and I'd have to
The
just make a
symptoms most
portal.
commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
I looked up and I'm like, I don't see it bouncing back. It faded and it got shot out again. Then it did.
Companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
I remember reading a theory where it was speculated that the companion cube actually has people trapped inside of it. Though I never looked too much into that. But it was an interesting and morbid thought. That failed test subjects were like packaged or something like that. Oh, I really should go to bed. Although this has been fun, revisiting this game. And it's not too long. I could probably just beat it, but maybe not today. I guess I could revisit it tomorrow. Just extend this subscriber special and just play through the entirety of Portal 1. How long is Portal 1? I don't think it's that long. Again, another peek into the world behind the walls here. Yeah. Nice little example of environmental storytelling. Environmental storytelling. Oh Oh my gosh. Yeah, I am kind of fading. I got a companion cube. Do this. But then I have to open up the second door. Wait a second. Why open that door when I could just open this door? Oh, I see. Wait, did I even do that right? Okay, let's wait for a second and see what comes out. If anything. Expecting a ball of energy to launch towards me. Maybe I'm overthinking it? Okay, maybe I am overthinking it. Yes, I am. Okay, we're not ready for that, for this part yet. Grab the cube, use it to bounce it. And then I think it activates the other launcher. And then we can do this portion of the puzzle. Ooh, this does not feel safe whatsoever. Okay, that is now powered. Platform goes up. Wait, this is where I came from. Gotcha. I see. Then we gotta go all the way back. Okay. Yeah, we can do this. Really have to go all the way back. We just have to wait for this to do that. And then do that, right? Oh, except I forgot to send the other ball. Okay, hold on. Stressful. Okay, so I would want portals down there. Or orange? Yeah. I should have orange there.
The
There we
Enrichment
go.
Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube cannot speak. In the event that the weighted companion cube does speak, the Enrichment Center urges you to disregard its advice.
Yeah, checks out. Okay.
The game has stellar ambient sounds and music going on. Man, just listen to this. It's just so unsettling. It's so dark. It's so good.
So I still got that going on. Right, now we have a second platform. Let's see where this goes. Well, let's follow the blue dots. Oh. Okay. Right. Reset it. Which will probably mean... Oh, know what? I didn't need to go all the way back over here. I could have probably just done this. Yeah. There you go. And then now I should be able to just do this, right? Yeah. Pretty sure. Right? Am I wrong? Is that not gonna launch a ball of energy at me? Is it just waiting for me to come by? I guess once it's used, it shuts off? Is that what's going on? Weird. Hopefully that doesn't decide to start shooting at me. I guess it... Okay. Guess it's not. Alright. Just gotta be fast. It flies through, and then... done. Whew. Okay. That should do it. Oh, wait. I think I need my companion cube. Not a bad puzzle. A very simple one, actually. I think I was just overthinking it, to be honest. I do feel like after PortalS came out, there was the influx of other puzzly style types of games.
You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized. Please escort your companion cube to the Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator.
Just want to see what happens if you jump in. I mean, obviously it's death, but... Part of me was like, I wonder if there's an achievement for this. Nope, there was not. Oh, I see. Yet another puzzle. Hit the button.
Rest assured that an independent panel of ethicists has absolved the Enrichment Center, Aperture Science employees, and all test subjects of any moral responsibility for the companion cube You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
Okay, I think this is where I should technically leave off the game. Because it is getting late, and I do gotta work tomorrow.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be
Just save the game here,
and then there will
and
be cake.
forgot there's developer commentary. That's interesting. But oh well. Also bonus maps. Okay, well, this was SomeoneNamedDean. I hope you had fun. Whoever you are and whenever you are. If you're my kids from the future, hopefully I wasn't too cringe, but, you know, it's a dad's job to be a little bit embarrassing. And yeah, you know, right now I'm in the phase of my life where I only got the one kid, and I'm looking forward to seeing you, kid number 2. Hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully we get to the hospital okay and all that stuff. It's going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride, but once you're here, I think I'll be able to rest a bit more, because I think I'm just really excited and nervous. But it'll be good. I'll make sure it is. Simply because I'll do my best, and we'll get there. We'll get where we need to go. Everything will be okay. Anyways, whoever you are, whenever you are, take care of yourself, and this has been yet another unusual, low-effort subscriber special. And I'm signing off for now. So, catch you later, okay? Take it easy.